Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. Yes, this is the third day in a row I've made a video about Crunchyroll. I'm obsessed, unhinged, letting Crunchyroll live rent-free in my head perhaps. But in all seriousness, the latest update we're going to cover in today's video is arguably Crunchyroll's greediest move yet, which is really saying something. The past 3 days have been filled with announcements and policy changes that are an absolute slap in the face of Crunchyroll users, both subscribed and unsubscribed, and I'll explain what that's all about shortly. So earlier this week, Crunchyroll announced perhaps the biggest seasonal streaming schedule of all time for this upcoming spring, which is unsurprising since the service has been wrapping up its merger with Funimation under the Crunchyroll label, moving nearly all of Funimation's content over to Crunchyroll. However, within roughly a day of that good news, covered in my previous video, Crunchyroll then announced they'll be removing dozens of major anime titles by the end of the month. You can pause to see the full list, but trust me, I'm not kidding when I say major titles. I would even say a very casual anime fan would recognize most of the titles included in this list. Titles almost exclusively licensed by Sentai Filmworks. Now, how stubborn was Sentai Filmworks in this process? Who knows? But what we do know is that Crunchyroll subscribers lost access to a very significant collection of titles and were given less than a week to enjoy them before their removal. Now, I thought that was pretty bad news, but today we have an update that might be even worse. Perhaps the company's greediest move to date. So off the bat, I want to note this wasn't even posted on the main Crunchyroll website, rather it was snuck into their Crunchyroll knowledge base site, which is essentially their customer support. Changes to ad-supported viewing. For the spring 2022 season and future seasonal releases, Crunchyroll will update our offering on simulcast titles by subscription tier. To view new and continuing simulcasts, a premium monthly or annual subscription will be required. With the exception below, we will no longer be offering simulcast episodes 1 week after release as an ad-supported free viewing option. For continuing series, ad-supported viewing on any new episodes will not be available in line with the spring season, however previously published episodes are still available to all user types. So the too long didn't read version of this is, for all new releases coming out for this spring and beyond that, you will need a Crunchyroll subscription to view any of it. You will not be able to watch any upcoming releases for free by watching it with ads, something that has been an integral part of the service for decades. And let me be the first to tell you, as someone who tried out the ad-supported route many years ago, having to sit through 5 mid-roll ads every 2 minutes was punishment enough. But Crunchyroll is making a few exceptions to this rule for the upcoming spring releases, offering initial episodes of select titles as a part of a seasonal sampler for free viewing for a limited time. And by free, they mean with ads just like always, including having to wait a week until their subscription-only premieres end, just like always. While users can still catch old content free with ads, is it really crazy to think, given their history, that Crunchyroll will eventually ice that option out too? This whole thing is one of the greediest moves I've seen. Crunchyroll is gaining record numbers of subs right now, dominating the anime streaming industry for Western viewers, and apparently that's still not enough. They want to bleed out every sub they can, even if it means turning away users who can't afford a subscription who have supported the company by watching ads and watching for free. And let's not kid ourselves, they still make money by doing that, by the way, by shoving a dozen ads on every episode for ad-supported viewers. This change will simply turn away a lot of people who don't want to pay for the service, and more importantly, fans who simply can't afford a subscription but still want to view the content. It's sad to see. And all I know is that in the past few days, Crunchyroll has been doing more to promote piracy websites than the piracy websites could ever do for themselves. And for those who choose that route, go ahead and sail the high seas without an ounce of guilt in your conscience, because we all get it. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe for more daily videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.